to the Nurrscurr All Star Race presented by Rockstar Energy. There's a lot of things to explain for this All Star Race. Let's first take a look at the car we're going to be driving. We're going to be looking at. This is the bad camera control. This is the Formula C. This is not a very fast car, but it's a very fun car. It's great to drive. So we'll be driving it. There are entrants to today's All-Star Race. Let's take a look at the car statistically as well. Top speed of 168 miles an hour, 2-second top, 0 to 60, only 200 horsepower, as opposed to I think the 1,000 that the Cup cars have. So, you know, it's a lot. It is a powerful boy. But only weighs 1,000 pounds. It's nice. It's a nice car to drive. So the stage format. We've got 2 10-lap stages and 1 25-lap stage. So that will be mathed out in the end. So we'll do these 2 10-lap stages. I'm just going to start it now. So 2 10-lap stages. We're going to reset the qualifying to randomized after each. So after this stage, we get going. After this 10-lap stage, we come back to the menu, do this huge-ass lineup all over again. Do this whole waiting menu all over again. Do another 10 laps and do it all over again. By the way, the drivers in the race are the top 20 in points in order. So it's Michael Jordan, Steve Harvey, Sammy the Seal, Lance Armstrong, George Costanza, Matt Damon, Jesus Christ himself, Jerry Seinfeld, Peter Sellers, Judge Judy, Jimmy Fallon, David Beckham, Barack Obama, Mick Jagger, and Kanye West, all making the All-Star roster. Since I can't tell the numbers from this distance, we're just going to start now. And we're going to figure everything out. And the green flag is out for the All-Star Race. And as these 2 drivers they thin out and around and all over the damn place. Oh, contact back there. Still more contact. And they are side by side for the lead. The 29 and the 67. That's Peter Sellers and Barack Obama out front right now. They're going to hold side by side for the time being. And Sellers is going to get the first lap. Obama side by side hanging in there. As Obama, I believe, clears. Nope. Sellers with the run on the high side. Slots in, loses some time. Meanwhile, the battle for second is now heating up. I can't tell exactly what number that car is, but it is one of the cars. Looks like it might be the 21 or the 22. Oh, no, this is the 43. That's David Beckham. All rookies currently leading the first stage of the All-Star races. David Beckham goes to the lead. His teammate Jimmy Fallon just came out of pit road and ahead of him. Peter Sellers is now falling all the way back to 5th now after getting just passed by one of those cars. As now we've got the battle is on the 34. That's the 34 of Jesus. Finally a non-rookie. A veteran driver. He has been in the sport for a very long time, making his, I believe, his 3rd All-Star appearance. Although I may be wrong with that. But I believe this is his third All-Star appearance as we enter lap 5 of the All-Star. As Beckham going through to the inside of his teammate and to the lead of Jesus. Great pass there from Jimmy Fallon as there's contact between Fallon and Obama. As now they're going to switch back side by side. Jesus to the inside looking for the pass. Jesus takes the lead one more time as we make halfway in stage 1 of the All-Star presented by Rockstar. 5 laps to go, 5 laps completed. Down the back straightaway now. Beckham has the run off the corner, but Jesus is going to have the line in. But Beckham was able to pull away there as the battle for third now involves the 65, is that? No, there isn't a 60. Oh, that's George Costanza in the 65. Making a case for third, and he's got it. Is that Costanza or is that Darren Macklin? I can't tell which of the 60s it is. It's Costanza. Right behind him is the 19 of Jerry Seinfeld. 5th is Peter Sellers, however. Coming to 3 laps to go here in the first stage of the All-Star race. 3 to go, and Jesus is there for the stage. Jesus makes the pass here. We've got 2 to go at the stripe. Beckham's got the run off the corner. He took a higher line. Beckham to the inside. Seinfeld goes to third. Can he make more of it? Down to the inside, here comes Jesus. Takes the lead one more time. Now Jerry Seinfeld looks to get into the equation. One lap to go. And it's going to be a battle for the ages. Beckham takes the lead through turn 2. Jesus to the inside. It's going to be a drag race to the finish. But it looks like Jesus has it. Out of the final corner. And the winner of stage 1 is Jesus Christ barely. By a very close margin. Jesus gets first. David Beckham gets second. Third goes to Obama. Fourth goes to Peter Sellers. I'm also writing down the results for each stage because that's how we're going to be doing this. Fifth goes to George Costanza. Sixth, we're going to do onboards instead. Does any onboard tell us what? No, none of the onboard. 6 goes to Seinfeld. Seventh goes to the 3, Kanye West. Oh, and there's a crash. What happened? Oh, man. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that was a hard impact for whoever that was in the wall. I think that was Barack Obama. No, that was somebody else, but that was a hard hit. Darren McNamara finishes 8th. Ninth goes to the 21 of Michael Jordan. And 10th goes to the 59 of Lance Armstrong. Let's just see how close that finish was. It was by 40 thousandths, 400ths of a second. That's pretty close. Now we're going to... Okay, my computer's gonna die because my cord's pinned down by something. Great. We're just gonna go right in and do it again. So the point system we're going to use is 10th place gets 10 points, or first place gets 10 points, second place gets 9 points, 8th place gets, or third place gets 8 points, 7th place gets 7, or 4th place gets 7 points, 5th place gets 6 points, 6th place gets 5 points, 7th place gets 4 points, 8th place gets 3 points, 9th place gets 2 points, and 10th place gets 1 point. I hate talking. But anyways, stage 2, we're not even gonna look right into the starting lineup, we're just gonna get right to it. And we are green in stage 2. Looks like it might be Jesus starting second again. Again, the starting lineups are completely randomized. What the fuck are the 42 and the 43 doing on the apron? Is that Peter Sellers making a case for it out to the front? It's the 33 of Matt Damon, but these two, the 22 of Steve Harvey and the 30 of Judge Judy. Neck and neck, only 0.05 of a second after one lap. Hello, second viewer. I assume you're leaving in 6 seconds. So anyways, this is the All-Star Race. Bye. So it's Judge Judy out front with Steve Harvey in second. There he goes. See? Didn't take him long. He's already gone. I mean, I know I want to get views, but that's, at this point, that's the only way I get to talk to my viewers, is telling them, is knowing who exactly it is and telling them to actually pretty much low-key go away. Three and some laps complete as Steve Harvey goes back to the lead with the 33 of Matt Damon just in tow there. Fourth place currently is somebody, and I'm not really interested enough in caring. To the inside goes Harvey. It seems like it's almost a conveyor belt. Harvey goes through in turn 3, Judge Judy goes through in turn 1, and they do it all again every lap, halfway through stage 2 now. See, there goes Harvey back to the inside with 4 laps to go. Coming to 3 laps to go. Harvey's back to the inside. How close do they really get out of the corners here? Or how close do they get when they're at the line? Oh, that's going to be a good finish. That was 3 thousandths at the stripe. If they just keep doing that, if they just keep doing their thing like that, which it seems pretty clear that they're going to do, it looks like we're going to have a great finish here to stage 2. Side by side down the back straightaway. Coming to 3 laps to go here. Nothing's really on the line for the All-Star Race, but it's just kind of, we're just having fun here. It's the All-Star Race. There's only like 80 points or $1 million or anything on the line. It's just the All-Star Race. Are we sure the cars are even going to make it all the way on fuel? Oh yeah. These things don't burn a goddamn gallon. These things don't burn an ounce. Jesus. Coming to 1 lap to go now. What are laps like? 32s? Yeah. Seems about right. Oh, that was incredibly close. 38 thousandths of a second at the stripe. 1 lap to go on the stage. That man just lost his head. Don't worry about that one, though. Down the back straightaway for the final time. It looks like Judge Judy's going to have the opportunity. Contact! And Harvey falls back. And that is going to most likely do it. As Judge Judy is going to come around. And Judge Judy is going to win stage 2. Steve Harvey comes in second. Third goes to Jerry Seinfeld. Fourth goes to Beckham. Fifth goes to Damon. Sixth goes to the 3. That is Kanye West. Seventh goes to Actually, why do we have to do a big old point system that'll take me way longer to do? And we'll just race it out. 25 laps to end this. And then, right after, probably around 11:45, 12 o'clock, we're going to have the Red Bull 600, which is 95 laps instead of 400 because I'm not a masochist. Seriously, if we did the Red Bull 600 to full length, it would take like 5 hours, and I don't have 5 hours. It just wouldn't work. So we're just going to get it straight going. 25 laps. 25 laps to determine a winner in the All-Star Race. And these boys are going to hop out of these cars, get right into their cup cars, and run another 95 laps. This has been 45 laps. We've run 20, but by the end of it, it'll be 45. Shut up. Yeah, that crowd doesn't look very full, and the stand's pretty typical from Texas. do it. Green flag is out in the final stage, as it's probably Barack Obama and it looks like Kanye West. We're gonna be out front and doing stuff, working. Looks like Peter Sellers and the two of Mick Jagger. Sellers and Jagger are out front as in 66. I think that's supposed to be the 64. No. It's supposed to be the 68. Who is this in third? Is this the 68? That's going to be Elton John if it is, and it is. We're going to go. He's got our cockpit cam for today's event, so we'll ride on board with him for a little while, just to get a scope of what these races look like to drive, as he got really close to the wall there. Turn up the sound and just... Lap 4, you can see now Elton John beginning to close a touch on the field, but they're really just gone. And Peter Sellers, Mick Jagger, and Elton John are out front here. Last time we were at the Texas Oval in any series, or at least in the Cup Series, Elton John was the one that took it home, as he has just stopped driving. Okay. But it's Mick Jagger. Mick Jagger is... He is 19th in points, or 18th in points. And the fact that he's winning this race says something. He's 19th in points. Peter Sellers is like 11th or 12th or 13th. None of these drivers are very high up in points. And to the highest driver we've even talked about is Steve Harvey, who's second, but that's Steve Harvey, you know. Contact, and that's the race probably over. As long as Mick Jagger is able to hold down. Well, now that I say that Mick Jagger's just got to hold on, now he's got to face the damn cavalry. There's a lot of players here coming to get him. Who's this in third? That is Michael Jordan getting into the mix. Speaking of high players in the points standings, Michael Jordan currently just fell back to fourth and probably fifth as Elton John makes an attempt. However, third place, is that Jesus? Making his grand return to the all-star scene after barely winning stage 1. I believe it is. Which is, you know, Jesus doing his Jesus thing. Yeah, 34 of Jesus, just like I said, doing his Jesus thing. As take a look at the 21 of Michael Jordan trying an extra high line to see if anything will work there. All in all, it didn't. They are still duking it out here for the lead and for the win in the All-Star race. As Peter Sellers, who was up there for a couple laps and didn't do anything in stage 2, but now he's here in stage 3, battling for the lead as we come to about 10 laps to go. Peter Sellers had an odd season, I think is the best way to put it, an odd season. "12 laps to go on the All-Star race. I fucking hate everything to do with anything." Jagger still holding on. Peter Sellers still doing the same fucking thing. I'm so glad we're going back to Thunder next year. Jesus Christ, it's gonna be such a relief. Thunder's gonna be such a relief next season. Also, yeah, that's a thing. Thunder's gonna be back next year, so. I mean, yeah, we're not going to get amazing quality from the races from the live streams, but I mean, we got the most views when I didn't even have a fucking stable camera, so why? YouTube hates me. I put effort into it. I asked for I got this game for Christmas. I was like, okay, I set everything up all the time. And then I get no views. I get nothing from anywhere. Anytime I try and every time I put effort into it, I get nothing. Well, I put effort into the fucking Sakito race last year, and it got a goddamn music group to get in me to say I was doing good, but you know, they're assholes though, because they don't stop fucking tweeting. They don't stop. Calm your tittis, Norval. Legit. Calm your tittis. And now out by a margin is Peter Sellers. Coming to 7 laps to go, I believe. 7 laps to go. coming to about 6 laps to go. Jagger comes out, takes the lead again. Now here comes the 65 of Costanza. George Costanza looking to get into the mix. Elton John's right there with him. Five laps to go. Peter Sellers, Mick Jagger, Elton John. Seems like a weird-ass combination, at least if you keep Sellers included. Weird-ass combination. I can see Mick Jagger and Elton John not like that, but I can see that's plausible. I'm pretty sure Peter Sellers has been dead for a couple decades, but like, you know. This is Nurrscurr. We had fucking Harambe. The first goddamn winner in Nurrscurr was a fucking dead gorilla. What do you expect? Like, do you expect any less from this series? Our first winner was a dead gorilla. Of course it was dumb. 4 laps to go. I swear to God, if I don't get a History of Nurrscurr documentary out at some point, I'm going to shoot myself. It's stupid how I've had this planned for a year. I've had film on it. I've had interview footage for a year now, and I haven't done anything with it. Or just a book. You know. Maybe a book. Okay, yeah, she doesn't make a book. Let's see how that goes. 3 laps to go here in the All-Star race, by the way. Elton John's getting into the mix. And Jagger's to the inside. Elton John just suicided his momentum. GG, bud. Wah! Ow. God, my fucking arm. Eee. Two laps to go. Can Peter Sellers or Mick Jagger win the All-Star race? Last year, the All-Star race finale was separated by just 2 1,000ths of a second. Donald Trump going over Darren McNamara, but 1 lap to go. Will this lap car, most likely I believe that is David Beckham, will he play a factor? Will Elton John suicide his momentum again? Yes, he just did. God damn it, Elton. Lap traffic plays in favor of no one. Plays in favor of Sellers. To the inside. Out of turn 4. Peter Sellers is gonna win his first race since Le Mans, and it's gonna be the All-Star race. Good job. I kinda hated that from a production standpoint. The racing was phenomenal. I just stopped actually paying any attention to it. Anyways, Peter Sellers is your winner at exactly 11:30 a.m. We'll be racing the Red Bull 600 at... I'll try and get it going at noon, but I assume I'll forget about it. But anyways, All-Star race.